Hi, I'm a Blisy.
Hey everybody, so today I got a OU Smogon Wi-Fi battle against Osher. He was a viewer from my stream, so if you ever want to see me stream, come battle against me, you can check that link in the description. Here for the teams. The most concerned I was about this Mega Diancie. I didn't really have too much to deal with it besides Lilligant and maybe Hariyama. Otherwise, I thought I could handle his team decently well. I thought Hariyama was the best lead. I could just get a fake out, slap somebody, get poisoned. Simple as that. So there's this Infernape here, and I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I just go for the fake out. I didn't know what his plan was. I just thought maybe he was gonna fake. Maybe he was like a fake out lead Infernape with like Stealth Rocks or something. I don't know. That used to be decently popular in Gen 4, but I do fake out, and so he doesn't do anything. So I switch out. I'm gonna go into Latias. Latias is my defogger and can take anything this Infernape wants to do. This is a legit RNG Latias from Gen 4 games. If you want to see how to do that, check the link in the description. So legit shiny with hidden power. It's got a hidden power. I don't remember what it is. I think fire I got. Anyway, I go for Psyshock. Doesn't kill it because I don't really have any special attack investment, and then he taunts me, which sucks. Because this is, again, this is a defog Latias with like Healing Wish and some other stuff. It's just like max speed, max HP kind of thing. He slack-offed, which was interesting. I thought maybe he was like a slack-off. I don't know what his set was. It was kind of weird. So anyway, he sends in Diancie here, and I'm like, oh no. So I basically my plan here is to go into Charizard expecting the Moonblast, or something of the sort, and then he actually goes for the Protect, which is pretty good for me, thank God. So now I'm like, okay, he's definitely going to Diamond Storm, so I go into my Hariyama to take that. And my plan with Hariyama is fake out, and then I'm going to slap him with a Bullet Punch. Slap him to the mouth. However, he unfortunately gets the he gets the defense boost from Diamond Storm. I mean, it's 50% chance, so you know what are you going to expect? Which actually does come into pretty crucial play here, because if you see, with the fake out here, it does not do that much damage, and it wouldn't have done that much damage without the defense boost, but the 4 times effective Guts boost Bullet Punch would definitely have been able to take it out without the defense boost, as you can see there. So that is super unfortunate, but on the plus side, Diancie's very, very low, and Hariyama dies, so God rest his soul. I do that well. To the mouth, I appreciate you. RNG him in a hidden grotto if you want to check that video out. Link in the description. Anyway, he's legit as well again. So we got Roxy here. Roxy just wants to set up Stealth Rocks and kill people and use Explosion, all that jazz. So I go for the Flamethrower. Just, you know, it's just, this dance is so low, there's no way it will live, this Flamethrower. Even though I'm actually completely uninvested in special attack. So here he sends out this Rotom, and I thought for a long time, is he gonna Will-O-Wisp me or is he gonna attack me? And I decided it's best to go for the Stealth Rock and then the Explosion and get burned. I personally didn't care. Like, if I taunted and he went for Hydro Pump and he broke my Sash, I wouldn't have been able to explode. So at this point, it was better for me, personally, I think it was better to get rocks up and then explode as opposed to taunt the Rotom and then risk damage. Obviously, if I taunted and he Will-O-Wisped, it would have been a payout. Would the payout have been worth it? I don't know. Maybe taunting was the right play. I'm still undecided on what the right play there was. Anyway, so I do just, I take it, and then I go into Doug here because he probably doesn't know. I think the more expected Charizard is Charizard X. So he was thinking that he could take whatever a Charizard X had to offer. Like, there's no way a Charizard X Thunder Punch or whatever could kill him. However, I am Charizard Y, and I'm just going to murder that Rotom with the Solar Beam. And I think it should have been obvious that I was Charizard Y sending it on a Rotom, but maybe he didn't want to, maybe he didn't want anything else to potentially, like, he didn't want to risk the Charizard X situation. So he does go into Landorus here, and he goes into Landorus, and I'm like, oh shit. This Landorus this gotta be Scarf, right? That's the only reason he sends this Landorus in, is Scarf, because a Fire Blast kills this Landorus. So I go into Garchomp because I'm like, holy crap, I gotta get out of here. Scarf Stone Edge, I'm done. I'm done from a Scarf Stone Edge. But then my Garchomp goes first, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's not a scarf. He's not a scarf. So that was weird. Draco Meteor does a butt ton to this this Landorus, and I'm not sure if Fire Blast would have done more. I mean, Fire Blast is non-stab, but 50% boost in the sun. I don't know. To me, it doesn't really matter. I don't think Fire Blast would have KO'd. I think it was 2 KO no matter what you do. So Landorus done. God rest his soul. I knew that well. So now he sends in Kyurem Black, and this is where Draco Meteor, because Draco Meteor would have killed this at +0. However, now I have to go for, or at 0, like if I was not minus the Draco Meteor, so now I have to go for the Stone Edge, which I thought might kill, but it doesn't because this thing is so naturally bulky. And then he uses Ice Beam and I die. However, he does go for the, he has a Life Orb is what I'm trying to say, so he's going to die after this turn anyway. So, losing my Garchomp sucks. However, I didn't really have anything else I wanted to take that Ice Beam, you know, like, I could have gone into Charizard, I don't know, he could have been Scarfed, I don't know, nothing on my team really liked the Ice Beam situation. So he's down to his last mon, it's a Jirachi, and I'm like, okay, I want a Defog, and then I want a Healing Wish. That was my plan. However, it's a Scarfrachi with Iron Head, and I am not a lucky man today. So I get flinched, that's fine. Fine, don't have to deal with that at all. I'm like, okay, I can still defog and make sure Charizard is at full health for this situation. And I get flinched again, and I'm like, oh no! This is so bad. Just getting a defog would have been. So I'm worried about getting flinched, hacked to death, because my only other 2 Pokemon are this Charizard Y and a Lilligant, which does not have a way to deal damage to Jirachi besides Giga Drain. So I was like, oh no. So I would have had to Sleep Powder it and Quiver Dance like 60 times and Giga Drain it a bunch, and maybe I could have won, but he doesn't get the flinch, and I don't miss the Fire Blast, and then he dies. So that's the end of the battle. Close match. It was a fun match. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for battling me. Hope you guys come to my stream sometime, and I'll see you later. It's a lot of advancements I do not feel like doing. So we're going to pick a lower frame. I would say 9 is a fine frame with the synchronized loop, so I'm going to copy that to the clipboard, and you'll see where I click it.